Good morning. How are you? It was a lovely day yesterday, but it's cold today, brr. I got glue on my finger. I got a dotting tool with a wax pencil, wax head, and the bottom fell out when I put it back in its container. So I super glued it and almost super glued my finger. Got nails dead. Again, I didn't like the ones that I had on. I didn't. They say that the reflective glitter and all that stuff is supposed to be super shiny. This is regular gel glitter, and I like it better. It sparkles in the light, and when it's not in the light, it looks like foil. So I like it better. I don't see anything fantastic. I even put a flashlight on the reflective glitter, and it don't shine and as pretty as just the regular glitter. Although I had to pile this stuff on, I'll have to remember next time to put a nail polish similar to it over it before I put this stuff on. Anyway, when I get all done with this, I get it in between my fingers. I have a vlog of the shirts. I'll show you. I got my shirts in the mail Thursday, and when we're all done, I'll show you them. I'm not going to show them all because, I got 3 of the same of each, so they're just in different colors, and I'll give you the colors when I show them off. But other than that, I'm just going to show them off, the shirts. I really don't care for this. I don't think it's very yellow, where this is more pink. See the difference? I just think I'm going to go with this. I can't find this anywhere. I'm going to be upset because if I can't find it, then I'm going to have to go. Oh, I have another bottle when I'm done. But if I can't find it, then I'm going to have to go back to this, which I really do like. But this is just my favorite. This is a new bottle. Let's take it all out. Now it looks brand new. Look at that. And I just want... And I was going to buy one of these the other day, and I decided not to because this is the eyebrow gel and I love it. Absolutely love it. Your eyebrows don't go nowhere until it's done. It's about empty. Well, I decided to put it back because, I got me a couple of palettes that I like. And lo and behold, when I was looking through my drawer, what did I find? 2 of them. 2! You hear that sound? That's the sound of full ones that have been already paid for. Oop! And my Kleenex just jumped right out of there. I don't know if I kept this vlog up or even put it up, but I'll show you in just a minute. Oh, it's a Saturday morning, and it's a cold morning. It was nice out yesterday. The day before that was like 73. Where did spring go? I got this, which, hey, no, which I really like. Yes. So does my granddaughter. So I will have to purchase one of these for her. And then I got this one. I like it. I know. And this is the warm. This is 18 warm tone. This is 18 cool tone. And I am in what is on my pants? I am a warm tone. I'm a neutral warm. I can wear anything. So, but except for yellow, obviously. So, and I got this pellet a while ago. I just really, really like it. Yeah, the colors on there. I think it's pretty. I don't know what OX means, but it is a 35XO. Natural Flirt. Anyway, today is Saturday, and it's a cold one. tomorrow it's going to be nice out. And it's going to be like 73 degrees. And we're going to go take off on the tracker. Because that's what we do when it's nice outside. I'm going to wear this one today as my background shadow. But, oh my eyeballs. You ever get this? They just itch. Anyway, tomorrow's going to be nice out. We're going to ride the tracker. Because that's what I want to do, okay? And, I mean, why not? You ain't got no money to go nowhere, so you might as well just have fun on the tracker. So we're going to take off. We're going to ride the tracker. That's what we're going to do tomorrow. Today, we're just going to do absolutely, I don't know. We're going to go somewhere, but I ain't going to really do nothing. I ain't got no money to go to the store. So, nor do I really even need to go. I don't have a reason. I don't have a reason to go. So, oh, he found a hide. My other one stepped beside me. As long as we're good, I don't care. But, yeah, tomorrow we're going to take off on the tracker. Today, I don't know what we're going to do. I know I'm going to be folding up laundry here in a few minutes. Yeah. And I'm going to have me a acai bowl when I'm done. I love that. I went and bought 2 big packages of mixed berries just for that occasion because I like them. So I'm going to go have me one in a few minutes. I would have vlogged yesterday, but I went with my daughter and we were gone all day. Most of the day. For a little while. Because I can. So we went off and we did some shopping. And I did some shopping with money I don't have. Buying frivolous stuff I don't need. And you know what I bought? I bought a box and it's 50% off at Hobby Lobby. And it's a box that says, I don't know what it says, something about faith. I can't remember what it says. And I bought it, and I thought, that'd be a nice little decoration to sit on my nightstand, along with my flowers. And whenever we get receipts that go towards taxes, I will put those in the boxes. That way, the receipts don't get lost. They're in a place that I know. And other than that, the box can sit there and act as a decoration. I can't think this morning. I just got up not too long ago. I have puppies that is like, Mom! 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 I want to get up. So, of course, you know, I have to get up. See? You're a sassy one, and he is. You a sassy one, you are. Yeah, but I love you. I know, right? Yeah, that means he wants me to pick him up. But you gotta wait a minute, because I gotta get this on my eyeballs. Well, I know you wanna, but just give me a minute. Ouch, you're scratching the flesh off my arm. Good morning. To the people, good morning. Oh, he's gonna greet me with a bite. Tell the people good morning, Babas. Good morning. I love them. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. How you doing? Looky here. What's over here? Hey, look. Look. Nope, he ain't interested. Look at that. Look at that sugar little face. Look at, I love him. I got to eat him all up. He does my sweet baby. You ready to get down and go get Benny? Go get Benny. Now he wants to go play. He had his love, and now he wants to go play. Every morning. He's getting where he does this in the mornings. It's a habit. Pick him up and love him. If I keep doing it, it will form into a habit. That's okay. I don't mind it. Except for when I'm busy and I have to get dressed to get going. But you know what? If you start a habit, you got to keep going with it. And I don't mind it because I like loving on my puppies. And he doesn't require a lot. You just give him a little bit of love, put him back down, he's fine. He just wants to make sure that you know that he's here. And I definitely do, because his little bark is bigger than his body, and he lets me know that he is there. So anyway, went shopping yesterday, went out and done nothing last night. So I seen on YouTube that when you go, because Sonic is not my favorite restaurant, and I seen that the other day I was watching YouTube, and these one sisters went there and they was trying out the food just to see what it was like. And so they went there and they tried it out. Surprisingly enough, they liked it. So, and the stuff that they were getting, I looked at my daughter, I said, some of the stuff that they got there, I kind of was wondering about, because they had stuff there that I just really didn't bother to. When you go somewhere and you order something, you tend to stick with what you like, unless you're my son-in-law, and then you mix it up a little. Well, I don't do that, because my food choices are kind of limited. Mostly fruit and vegetables. Here lately it hasn't been. But it needs to be fruit and vegetables, because otherwise I don't know what I got a hold of the other day, but something made me sick. But for 2 or 3 days, my stomach would rumble and burn, and I had to be careful what I was doing. I really don't know what I got into. But whatever I had, it had the wrong stuff in it, whatever it was. So I had to watch what I ate. So then when we went back out, again, we went to Sonic, and I didn't seem to have a problem. But I hate it when I get those reactions. The first thing you want to do when you feel horrible is run to the doctor. And that's what my mom says. Well, can't the doctor give you something? That's the thing. It's an allergic reaction. There is nothing they can do. I mean, they can stop it if it's a severe reaction, but I'm not breaking out in hives, nothing swelling up. There's nothing they can do. You have to wait for it. In this kind of reaction, you have to wait for it to run its course and go away. And in the meantime, you just have to be careful what you eat. But I didn't eat anything, to my knowledge, that I couldn't have, unless I got a hold of something accidentally that I wasn't even thinking about. I don't know. That could be possible, because sometimes if I want something bad enough, I just go for it. And if it has a reaction, I pay for it later. And there have been those times where I said, oh, I want this. I know I ain't supposed to have it, and I'll probably react to it later. But it's good in the moment. So, and it is good in the moment. I just have to pay for it later. So, which I don't like. But anyway, see, this stuff matches me so much better. I thought about using a brush for a while, but I like the sponge because it gives you such a flawless look. And it even puts that stuff in your pores so you can't see it there either. I still need this. So, anyway, I had my daughter was talking about my granddaughter maybe wanting to come over, but situations changed, and she decided, I guess she must have decided she's not going to either way. My grandson is staying the night next week, and I still have flowers on my bed. My husband brought up my flower box the other day, or my flower container the other day, so I could put my flowers out. And then after he took it, I told him to take it downstairs because I was done. After he took it downstairs, I said, uh-oh. And he says, well, I forgot to put my flowers away in the bedroom. They're still on the bed. I said, you have to bring the basket back up. He laughs at me and goes, no, we'll take the flowers downstairs. That's okay. They're not heavy. Flowers aren't heavy. So I can do that. I just thought it was funny that I totally forgot about it. But anyway, this retinol stuff, I'm not using it anymore because I have so many breakouts from it. The ones on my lips are going away. But then last night when we went to eat, I had right here on the inner part of my lips, right on the corners of them, I had blisters. I don't know where they came from. And I didn't know they was there till I wiped my mouth, because I do that when I'm eating. And it hurt. I seem to be gone today, so I don't know if I reacted to something yet again. I don't know. I'm beginning to think, man, let's just stick with fruit and vegetables, because at least I know with those, my stomach don't burn. I don't have any issues. Yeah, and when I do have those reactions, I can't even eat, if I eat any fruit or anything, I can't eat anything with citric acid in it, because citric acid will just, because it's citric acid, it just makes it adds to the problem. So, but surprisingly enough, the next day I went and had an acai bowl and I didn't have any reactions. So today I'm going to have me another acai bowl. And because I really, really like those. I know it's just fruit packed on top of fruit, ground up fruit packed on with more fruit packed on top of it. It's ground up fruit like a smoothie bowl, but it has, you put whatever you want fruit wise on the top of it. And I know that it's layered in and stuff, but it's just good. And it's healthy for you, because there ain't nothing more than fruits. You can probably eat all you want, and the only thing you're going to get out of it if you eat too much is diarrhea. But I don't eat that much of it. I eat a bowl full. But, my mom, she's funny, says, that's a lot. I said, if you think that's a lot, go to a juice bar, because they give you way more than that. Whoops. And I messed that up. She says, I'm not going to a juice bar. I said, well, I never went to one either, but I know they really serve you up quite a bit of it. Anyway, I make my own because it's cheaper. I can make it the way I want it. I usually do mixed berries is what you grind up. I do it with very little milk so that it comes out thick like ice cream, because I don't want it to, with an acai bowl, the trick to that, the key to that is when you get the fruit mixed up, get all your fruit and stuff chopped up that you're going to use before you get on it. Because once you smash that up and everything and get it put in your bowl, you have to work fast before it melts, because it melts a little faster than ice cream. But so I get all that put up, and I usually I'll put that in my bowl, and then I put on bananas, strawberries, coconut if I have any, because I like coconut. I put just a smidge of peanut butter, because I don't like a whole lot of it in there. And then I put blueberries in it and granola. And then I put a little bit of honey on the top, because acai bowls, fruit is sweet, but acai is not sweet. So it can make it so that it's not quite a sweet bowl. So if you put that on there, then that's sweet. A little bit of honey on it, it sweetens it up. And it's really good. So just a drizzle of honey will save you money from going and getting another one somewhere else that you think tastes better. See? I'm a poet and didn't know it. But anyway, yeah. How many of you like these Get Ready With Me's? If you do, give me that thumbs up. Thumbs up. Let me know. So if I ever get me a car mount, I'll do more traveling, but I just can't travel with, and have my hands working the camera, because, when you're driving, I'm usually watching what I'm doing. So I could talk to you, but I can't really hold the camera because I'm too busy watching what I'm doing to pay attention to what I'm doing with the camera. So sometimes you're up in front of my face, and sometimes you're down in my lap, and I just need to get a car mount. I got one on Amazon waiting in the basket. I just got to get it. And if you want me to do store videos, I don't know about that one, but if you want me to do store videos, you can give me a thumbs up, and I'll do what I can. I'm pretty new I haven't been doing this very long. I've been doing this obviously since my oldest granddaughter was a baby, as you can see in the videos. But at that point in time, when I got this YouTube going, I thought it was private, and I thought it was just for, memories for my grandkids. And I thought it was just, I didn't know I was public for people to see. I thought it was just for family. I didn't know that it was that's what it was intended for. But If you, I mean, it's not public. If you click on it and type in my name, you find me. You can get on there and watch it. But other than that, it's not. I don't actually have it public. But either way, and then I did my granddaughter driving. That little baby, you've seen it on the vlogs. It's the same little baby that is now driving our thing. Our, what do you want to call it? She drives the tracker. She's not a big fan of the Talon. She likes the tracker. So she'll have to come over and do a video with me because I know she likes it. We could do it. Get ready together. I wonder if she'd like that. Right now she's got her friend staying over at her house. So, you know, she is 12 going on 18. So, you know, or 12 going on 16. She ain't interested in coming over here unless her friend isn't there. And that's okay. It's all a part of growing up. Oh, this is blue. I didn't want blue. Oh, well, I got it anyway. For today. I'm not a big fan of blue. I have blue eyes, so if I wear the neutral colors, it brings out my eyeballs. So, and this is blue, and I don't want blue. Pretty, I don't want blue. Let's try a little gray, which ain't too far from the blue. But that's okay. I don't care. We'll do this. You know, switch it up. See what you can do with it, right? It'll make it look either better or worse. Right? Anyway, next weekend is my in-laws' Easter thing that they're doing for the kids. Easter Bunny's gonna hide eggs there. To my knowledge, that's what I was told. That the Easter Bunny was going to be there. My grandson is going to be staying the night with me next weekend, so there's a possibility maybe the Easter Bunny will stop here. Sometimes he does that when I have babies here. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't, I don't know. But, you know, most often when I have a baby here, usually if it's on a holiday or the day before the holiday, they wake up here on a holiday, there's usually something here for them that was left by Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, somebody. They don't stay the night here on Christmas Eve, but, you know, this is actually the first time I've had a baby here on a holiday, waking up here on a holiday. So, just so long as y'all know that even though it is a holiday, get out of there. Easter isn't about the Easter Bunny. It is about Jesus, who rose from his grave. He rose from the dead. And that's why they celebrate Easter. No matter what anybody tells you, that's what Easter is the day Jesus rose from the dead. And that's just the way that it is. So, that is what it is about. So long as everyone understands that. If you don't believe in that, I pity you. Because you ain't going to get to heaven if you don't believe that Jesus was born and rose from the dead to save your sins and keep you from going to hell, giving you the option to get saved and baptized so that you can make it into heaven one day. Yeah. But he did give you free choice to decide what you want to do. And I tell you what, that time of return is coming. It is upon us fast. The only thing that is keeping Jesus from coming back and the devil from getting around the earth. Jesus is waiting on the church, which is his kids. And the devil can't have hand on this earth until the church is gone. And it is coming up quick. you know. And if you ain't ready, you ain't going. So, and I'll tell you what, staying here through the rapture it's going to be literally hell on earth, and you are not going to want to do it. So, you know, that's just the way it's going to be. So, and your babies, if they're under the age of accountability, they're going to go to heaven. When Jesus comes back, he's going to take them. And you're going to take them home with him. And that's where they're going to be, in the safety arms of Jesus. So if you want to go there with your babies, you best get it together. So I'll be up there with my puppy. My puppies, my Lord. My Lord is the one that I want to be up there with. The bonus is being up there with my Lord. The gift that he will give me is to be with my dogs. So I'm happy for that. Because I'll get to see my little Angel, my Shay, my little Jermaine, and my Jermaine. It's hard enough to get this stuff on, but to talk while I'm trying to do it is even harder. So I would prefer just to put it on, and especially on the top. I can talk to you more putting it on the bottom than I can on the top. But on the top, man, it's like full-on concentration if I don't want to get it all over the place. Eyeliner is my favorite stuff to have, but it is the hardest stuff to get on under my eyelids because I don't want it above my eyes. I want it on the tight line. I like it better there. But if it gets to the point where it's going to be a problem getting it there, then I'll probably start putting it on the tight line or on the wall above. That's when I'll use liquid. So anyway, but yep, Easter is just like Christmas. Jesus is the reason for the season. So not everybody celebrates it, but we do. So anyway, I am going to get I have a shirt to take back tonight if my husband gets home on time. If not, then I will return it next week. I got it in the mail too. It's one of the first ones I got when I showed you. I'll show you the shirts that I got. But when I put this one on, I instantly seen me at 60. I ain't 60. I ain't even close. So, I mean, I ain't that far away, but I ain't close either. Jesus coming soon. Jesus coming soon. Jesus coming soon. Hey, hey, hey. And I'm gonna be on the airship with him. I don't know. I'm going. Okay? That's all I can say. I'm going. Are you going? I'd love to see you there. Okay? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I have been reading my Bible for a while. And the stuff that I'm reading and the preacher that I'm listening to, I mean, he's good. But the things that I am beginning to understand is, and I got just about half of my Bible read, but he was saying, instead of reading through your Bible, I like reading a little bit and then just moving on. He says, when you read it, he says, dwell on it. Dwell on what you read and read it again. He says, because he reads it over and over and over again. He says, don't be in a rush to get through your Bible. Because he says a lot of people will sit there and they'll read it. And then when they're done, they move on with their day. Well, I read mine at night for starters. But when I'm done, I do. And I've noticed that some of those can be hard to read. The names can be hard to read. But I've gotten to where, first I asked the Lord to help me with them names. And some of them I can get. And some of them I still can't. I try to sound them out as much as I can. And I do what I can. And I take it for the way I can say it. I know what I'm talking about. And until my preacher or somebody says the name and I go, oh, that's what it was, I just go with that name. But anyway, I mean, that's what I do. And but when he said something, I think that looks pretty good today. When he said something about that, I thought, well, that makes more sense. So I started whenever I read something at night, I usually only read chapters, because chapters is what I can get in my head. If I get too much in my head, then it's like information overload and I can't remember what it is. So I read about a chapter a night, and I went back in the next day and I read it again. And I finally understood the story. I mean, the next night when I read it again, I read it the night before. Then I went in the next night and I read it again. And after I was done reading it, I turned around and I read it again. So it's like reading 2 chapters in one time. Except it was the same chapter twice. And I got it in my head. You know, I couldn't tell you what the story is right now because I've read other things. But if you bring it up, then I'll start remembering what it is. And so... So I can do this. I can do it. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. But yeah, it amazed me. I was amazed at, he's good. His name is David Hernandez, and he looks like a baby. And I went to tell my mom he looks younger than he looks like a young one. She says, looks can be deceiving. I said, I bet he's in his late 20s, early 30s. I bet he's somewhere around my youngest son's age. And she says, she doubts that. She thinks he's older than that. And I said, well, he was talking about rocking his baby. And he looks fairly young. And I know any man can rock the baby at any age, but he looked fairly young. And so anybody who knows David Hernandez, you know what I'm talking about. And so I went and I looked up how old he was. And he is the same age as my youngest son. He was in May, my son was in December. So he is a few months older than my son by months, but they are pretty much the same age. And look, I got my ring back. This is part of this band. One of these 2 bands go to this ring. These are the exact same rings, but my finger, because it has been so sore and swollen, I went and had this fixed because the stone was loose. I was going to put it into a necklace and give it to my granddaughter, but instead I just decided this hasn't been sized, so let's take it up and get it fixed. So I took it up and got it fixed. And I'm wondering if I can take the stone off of the other one and put it on that one and wear it, and then I'll have one bigger than the other. They're the same rings. It's just, I don't know what happened at one time. There was something, I don't know what it was, but I ended up putting both stones on these. But there was a sale or something. I don't remember what was going on with my ring. But either way, I think it was cheaper to buy the ring than it was to get it fixed. I don't know. I don't understand that because it's under warranty anyway. But I just went ahead and took this one up and had it put together because I think it's pretty. I like it like that. But this is the only one I'm wearing, and it doesn't have the thing to it. So if I took this back up and had this taken off and had it put on here with the size it's on this, then if my finger shrinks, I still have a ring. And if it wants to stay swollen, I can fit this one on. But right now I can't wear my actual wedding ring. I have to wear this one, which I can get off and on. The thing is I can get it off and on the knuckle, but right through here it's swollen. Once I get it on, after a while it'll sit there and slide around because it's too big. So I wear a size 6. This is a size 7. So anyway, that's just how it goes. Anyway, I think it looks good. Look good on my finger. Anyway, on with the vlog. Puppy, your butt's in my way. I got some shirts. Let me show you. Okay. This is the one I got from Amazon. I like it. It's very flowy. I have a blue one like it, and I have a black one like it. And yeah, I think blue and black, and they're marbled. These are cold shoulders. I don't like them. That's okay. That's not as bad as the peekaboo. I do not like peekaboo shirts, but considering the fact that summer's coming, I cannot afford to be picky because the nice days are getting here. Time is running out. So I have completed my wardrobe as far as wearing shirts to church. So I got that one. And then I got 2 more like it. Like I said, was in black and the other's in blue. I got this one. I got one in red. And I don't remember what the other color is. This is pretty good. This is kind of, it's flowy. The material is soft. It can be a see-through, so I'll probably wear one of my shirts with it. Just the same as I will with the peekaboo shirt, I'll wear my undershirts with it. My, I don't know, spaghetti shirt tops. I don't know what they're called. Then I have this. I have another one, but I wore it yesterday. And this is a Blessed Girl shirt, and on the back it says, "She is strong," Proverbs 31:25. She is fearless. She is enough. And that's what it says on the back. And that gives me, along with the other 2 that I have 2, 4, 12 shirts. So I got options that I can choose from as far as going to church is concerned. And I think my husband felt relief, and I says, well, back the trolley up and don't get too excited because I still have summertime regular clothes to wear because I don't wear my church clothes during the day. So, just everyday average church shirts. So I need something. And see, these I can wear with jeans and they look good. And I have dresses too, but I don't wear them very often. But I have... But I do have some, they're like cover-up type jacket, shirt thingamajiggies. They go halfway down. They're like crop top ones, and it just covers up because the dresses that I have are spaghetti strap shirts or dresses, and this way it covers up over the top, and I can still wear them to church if I want to. I am a very modest girl. I've always been that way. I want everything covered, and anything that shows anything I don't like. So I've always been that way my whole life. It was not, I don't know if it was something that was just taught to me or just something that it's just part of my personality, but I just am not a modest girl. I'm a modest girl. I don't like, nobody needs to see anything except my husband. That's the way I feel. Nobody needs to see anything on anybody except their wives or their husbands. If your husband wants to dress funky, you're the only one that needs to see him. And if your wife wants to dress showy, you're the only one that needs to see her, a husband or a wife. But nobody else needs to see you. And that's just kind of the way that I feel. So that's why I don't like the peekaboos, because they show the sisters not a lot. Some people like that. It's like adds to the decoration. I don't know. I just don't like it. So I wore my other one last weekend, and I just kept my hand on my chest. And my daughter says, well, Mom, why don't you wear one of your spaghetti strap? No, one of those shirts. They're spaghetti strap, but you wear them as a shirt. Well, I use them as t-shirts to cover up underneath. And so that's not a bad idea, because I have colors that'll match those. So you'd never know the difference. And so maybe I'll do that, because that way I can cover everything up. As far as cold shoulder, I don't like it, but if my shoulder's exposed, that's not a big deal. It's just shoulder. It's part of an arm. So it ain't no different than wearing cutoff sleeves. So anyway, but that is what I bought. So that is what I have to wear. And I can wear that with my dressy pants or jeans. So you can dress it up or dress it down. And that's what I wanted. And I have my shorts from last year that I love. Hopefully they still fit and they're not too big. Because if they are, I'm going to wear them anyway. Actually, they have smaller sizes. I'll just go out and buy the smaller sizes. Because I like those Bermuda shorts. That's what I like. So, I have those. And like I said, if they're too big, that's okay. I'll go buy some more smaller ones. But I got to get summertime shirts. Because my summertime shirts from last year are not going to work. So I would have to wear a t-shirt underneath them. Who's going to want to do that on a hot day? Why would you want to layer up on a hot day? I don't. You know, I can do that going to church because my pastor keeps the church like a freezer. But outside it's not like a freezer. So anyway, well, I'm going to cut this vlog off and let you go. I'm going to go make me an acai bowl. And so I will talk to you later. And until I see you again, I love you. Read your Bible. Pray to God. I love you. You have a very blessed day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.